God is not a person. It's a presence, and this presence is personified in each of us. Spirituality is not a thing. It's an atmosphere of presence, of goodness and truth and beauty. It's a sense of moving into that peace and that sense of support that we have, not just from people, but from the entire universe, the entire cosmos. You're being supported by a universe that is unimaginably vast, and as it is intelligent and as it is loving. So once you begin to think in that way and contemplate in that way, you'll begin to find that all the worries and the trials and tribulations that you have, these things start to just slip away, and you feel more relaxed and at home in the world. All of life is evolving along. I say every week, it's evoluting. You are not the same person you were even last week. You don't think of it that way. And you're certainly not the same person you were 5 years ago. You've grown and you've evolved, and you will continue to do. All of us are. Goodness is really what you participate in when you're doing kindly things for yourself, for people, when you're giving of yourself and you're really not expecting anything back. Goodness is when you make other people's lives better and when you make your own life better. And so goodness and spirituality are really the same thing. If you're good, even if you don't think that you're religious, you're really experiencing goodness and spirituality because they're really the same thing. They're really one thing. So it's a feeling. You can think of it as a feeling thing. And it gives you a sense of being in the flow of life when you are participating in good. You know when you're doing good things. It feels good to feel good and to give. My teachers used to say, life loves a giver. Wherever you're giving, generally you'll notice you're feeling good. When we talk about truth, most of us look around to find a word or a sentence and say, this is true or this isn't true. And then we find that we spend our time arguing with each other about what is true, what is right, and what is wrong. We form opinions and we get stuck and we get lost. Truth is a clarity about who you are. When you begin to see yourself aligned with the flow and the way of life, then you know that you have stumbled upon what is truth, what is beauty. And when we think of beauty, we must understand that Source, or God's way of announcing itself, is by experiencing the world. And the world is filled with grandeur and the beauty of the Creator. And what happens is that we become habituated to what we see.